Sit up straight and hold the uke diagonally. You don't want to be leaned back, rolling it. Okay, sometimes if it's one I have a lot of difficulty with, I'll lean forward even further. Place your fingertip above the G string, not on the G string. It's the bone in your finger that you want to make solid contact. So you'll need to go a little bit above your fingertip. So, slightly roll your finger toward the bar and play as close to it as possible for better contact. Also, let gravity help. Don't have your wrist too far forward or too far back, even though it's tempting to try to put a lot of pressure on these chords. It's not about that. I struggled with that too. So I would check myself as I was practicing them, to make sure I wasn't getting too intense with it. And if I was, I would relax, give my hand a rest. Hold the neck up higher. That will also help with the rolling and help you make better contact. I always thought guitar players did that just to try to look fancy, but no, it's a big help with those hard to reach bar chords. Keep your thumb in the middle of the neck. If your thumb's up here being a peeping Tom, which my thumb loves to, it wants to watch what's going on. So sometimes to remind myself, I'll draw a little smiley face on it. But yes, it needs to stay in the middle of the neck for you to make your best contact. And you want to use your thumb as well as your fingers to press and make that contact. And when you're practicing, just press and release. Don't sit and try to hold them. You want to be kind to your hand. This isn't a no pain, no gain thing. You want no pain. So if it starts to hurt, stop. Take a micro break or come back to it the next day, But yeah, don't push yourself. You don't want to aggravate your hand because then you may not be able to practice for a week or two. And that could put you behind. So the last thing, this sounds weird. I call this dead fingers. But, okay, on a C minor, you bar these three with the index, and then you come up here on the G, on the fourth, with your ring finger. Oh, that gave me fits for the longest time because I was trying to keep this middle finger out of the way. And then I saw someone lay their finger down next to this finger, and even though this one makes no sound, it helps me get that reach and makes that chord very simple. So I call that a dead finger. But it's just there to support. It takes me a lot more effort to keep it up. And it doesn't have to make good contact. It just has to be there like a little buddy for my other finger. So keep that in mind. I have seen people cross their finger over. I don't recommend that if you can avoid that. But, also there's no shame in using your thumb if your hands are too arthritic to make certain shapes. Just whatever it takes, whatever's comfortable. For the longest time, I would use my thumb. But I found as I got further into finger styles that it was very limiting. And I ran across all these great tips everywhere on the internet. So anyway, I just thought I'd put them all together, and I hope they are a help to you. If you have any questions, just hit me up in the comments section. Thanks for watching.